Travel's down about 70% because of the pandemic, but this busy CEO says staying grounded is not an option. He's flown more than 40 times during the pandemic and has stayed COVID-free. Here's how he stays safe.
This frequent flyer isn't letting the coronavirus keep him grounded.
I do a diary of a day of a CEO.
Mika Manninen is about to board his 44th flight since the pandemic began. Even though airlines say they disinfect every flight, once on board, the 52-year-old CEO goes into cleaning mode, wiping down the seat belt, air vents, tray table, armrests, headrests, you name it. He then settles down with his computer and a fresh set of gloves. When he lands, the businessman often quarantines in his hotel room.
I've been home less than 15 nights this year and surprised that my wife hasn't changed the locks yet.
Everything gets a wipe down. The phone, chair, light switches.
I'll do all the door handles. I don't have OCD.
As boss of an organic yogurt company called Hälsa, he's required to be on the road pretty much nonstop. Since the pandemic started, he has flown to 38 cities all over the U.S.
Dallas, Philly.
And with all those travels, he remains COVID-free. Mika has got his travel routine down pat. He always opts for paper boarding passes to avoid the risk of contracting COVID from someone else's cell phone.
Back in New York Sunday, I'll be in Chicago Tuesday, and then Friday I will go to Seattle.
But with airports getting more crowded, social distancing is challenging.
I always look for a place that there's nobody else.
Usually after a flight departs, the waiting area is empty. Perfect. Then once again, he wipes down the entire seat. Look at that wipe. He wears multiple layers of gloves that are easy to peel off. He also packs many masks that he changes every 4 hours.
Fresh mask makes us feel so much better.
Mika avoids eating at the airport.
I don't know who's been touching the bottle at the airport. I also wipe down the water bottle.
He also limits drinking to avoid the need to use the bathroom on the plane. His flight was packed, even the middle seats. Mika books first class. He says he isn't worried about the air since it's filtered and circulated.
And you feel it. It's a lot fresher, the air.
But with all the precautions he takes against the invisible enemy, he realizes that at some point it comes down to blind luck.
You do all you can, and then you just kind of hope and pray at the end.
But when Mika arrives home, he says his wife makes him stay on the opposite side of the house.